Hey Aquarius, this is your bi-weekly reading. We are taking a look at the period of time between the new moon on January 11th in Capricorn to the full moon on the 25th in Leo. So this is a short, sweet little guidance video so that we can take a look at the approximate 2-week period of time to see how you can work with the energy and maximize your results so that it benefits all areas of your life. If this is your first time joining me, welcome, thank you, hi. These are meant to really look at working with the energy instead of swimming upstream. And when we're looking at these, I pull these cards so that we can see what area of your life is being pointed out to you, where if you were to direct some time, energy, and attention into that would be the linchpin that would really unlock or benefit all of the other areas of your life. Sometimes the areas of our life that we think we need to like push and focus in are not necessarily the ones that are going to unlock things and make them all work easier. Sometimes it's counterintuitive. And so with that, let's take a look at what we have showing up here for you, Aquarius. So remember that this is a collective reading for Aquarius, sun, or rising sign, right? So we are looking at the third house for you, Aquarius, and this has to do with, yes, communication, definitely. Siblings, if you have them. Also has to do with your daily route, I would say, whether that is in real life or online. Especially these days, it can very much be online, but we are taking a look at like where you frequent places in your day-to-day, you know, the route that you take to work if you do drive to work, where you like your stops that you normally make to get coffee at your local coffee shop, or you know, where you get your groceries, which farmers market do you go to, your neighbors, your neighborhood. Very much local travel, all very like short distance, all very much a part of your day in and day out. This is not the kind of like habit or routine where we're talking about like you get up, you brush your teeth, you have your matcha. No, we're talking about where you go. And that can also be online, right? So if there are forums that you visit, if there are online discussions that you take part in, if you are a social media person and that's where your work is, whatever it is that you do online, you know, if you work for a company and there's an inter-office kind of forum or place that you have to like work off of, like Asana or Trello or whatever, like these are all the places, right? So that's what we're looking at. And I like to give you guys all of the significations so that you have the opportunity to see for yourself where this actually makes sense. Right now, with that, we actually have the Page of Swords. I feel like there's some extra research that you're needing to do about something with regard to this. There's something where you're needing to pull back and zoom out and get some perspective. Have a vantage point that allows you to see the bigger picture. We are talking about communication, so if it has not anything to do with your like neighbors, neighborhood, or all of the areas that I was just talking about, it could just have to do specifically with communicating and the kind of communication that needs to happen. Perhaps there are conversations that if you were to have those would really be foundational in allowing you to have the momentum that you need to build the rest of your life going forward. Perhaps there's a conversation with an ex, or with a friend, or with a business partner, or with, you know, oh my gosh, my cat. Sorry, guys. She's like, I don't care. I don't care that you're filming. Okay. She's like, why can't I go up there? How dare you? She's giving me that look. So sorry. So whoever, there might be a conversation that you need to have. And in order to have that conversation, instead of being like, you know, the forest for the trees and being lost in that, you may need to zoom out. If it's like, for instance, just as an example, if this is like with a business colleague and someone that you interact with on a daily basis and you need to have some kind of communication with them, it's like there's certain things that are being held up. Instead of getting lost in the minutia, doing some extra research and like also maybe taking a step back and zooming out and looking at the big picture and before you have these particular conversations, right? This new moon in particular, there are new moons where I say, it's not necessarily the best time to have certain kinds of like to set your intentions or to plant your seeds or to do your manifestation stuff. Like people are really into that. I think it's great. And also this one actually is. This is one of the ones where I'm like, okay, you want to manifest? You want to you want to plan, you want to be productive, you want to create a blueprint for what your life is going to be like for 2024, this is the time to do it. This is the one. Now, with your cards showing up this way, I'm not saying only pay attention to this area of your life and nothing else, right? Don't neglect all the other areas of your life. However, it looks like there's some things that need to be addressed here in order to be able to move forward. Sorry, you guys, if you can hear that, that's my cat. She's just really vying for my attention today. It just seems like something she wants to do. So this is how I would work with this, right? Sometimes in the activation of conversations and having conversations and clearing things up, it allows us to actually build the momentum that we need to move forward in our lives. So sorry, I'm so distracted. I think she's destroying a bunch of paperwork that I just organized. Cat life. Anyways, I hope that this makes sense, and certainly I think that communication is one of the cornerstones of our life and very important. But overall, for just 2024 overall, I think it's really important that this particular, like the 11th, the 12th, but definitely during this waxing phase, that we are really setting ourselves up from here until the end of January. But now especially, I would do it sooner than later. I would not wait. We have other things happening this month that I'm going to put videos out about. So go check out the video that I just put out today earlier on the new moon. I will have that linked at the end of this video, so you can go check that out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this with another Aquarius, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.